Please describe your job title and primary duties.
Basically, with Wendy's company, I started off as just a crew member, the fries.
What was the work environment like?
If I had to say, very clean. I stayed on time for my shift. I really didn't have any problems with the manager or any of the crew members. Real good environment, I have to say.
What was your favorite part about working there?
The people. The people that came in, a lot of times they were friendly. Sometimes you can get people that kind of irate, maybe they didn't like the way their fries were served or their sandwich or something like that. So we just come in and give them something fresh instead of, redoing it. Say maybe like some lettuce was missing or something like that. We're not going to just open your sandwich and throw some lettuce on it or anything like that. So if I had to say, I'd say the people. They really make your day if you're a people person.
Did you earn any benefits or other job perks?
Within, I say my third month, we had kind of like raffles where we made it fun. If you picked up an extra shift or something like that, you might would get a free sandwich or a free Frosty or something like that, or like company picnics are always a perk. Of course, during the summertime when the weather's nice. So.
How would you describe the application and interview process?
Pretty plain and simple. Just got on the website that I was guided to, of course, by the manager that I knew. I filled out the application. Pretty simple, your name, address, previous employer, past addresses, age, if you're a U.S. citizen, how many hours you were looking for was kind of a buzz for me. I never really seen that on the application, looking at McDonald's and Taco Bell and other places. So I found that kind of interesting. Whether or not, you had any criminal background, of course, and, if you were legitimate about everything that you put on there, and then basic signature and date. Once I filled that in, then a manager contacted me by phone. We went over a couple things and we set up an interview date. And I went in for the interview date, and I waited about a week and a half, I want to say. And then I got a call back for a shift, and it was like evenings that I worked.
What questions did the interviewer ask during the job interview?
The manager kind of stuck to, what shift that they had available, and would I be on time? Could I call in advance to let them know if I was going to be late, because I'm a bus rider, I don't drive a car. If there's something that's going to come up later on, and it's going to come up maybe a month in advance, try to work it out with a different crew worker and see if they can't take your shift, or maybe you can take theirs, just so you don't have to call off. Calling off was just like a major thing to them. I mean, we are dealing with fast food. People come through there day and night, depending on how late and available it is to people. So the more people that we have on the crew, the faster the process for getting the food out. No one has to wait on cold food, stale food, anything like that. You're pushing it out by demand. So just really they just focused on be there for your shift. That was the most important thing. Be on time, no excuses.
What other advice would you give to a job seeker looking to get employment?
Know a little bit about it. Maybe go in, order a sandwich or some fries or something. Sit down. Don't just grab it and go. Sit down, and that kind of can give you a little feel about the environment. So that way you can know, I might not want to work here, or this might be a good thing. Of course, location was the best thing for me. That's why I chose the one on Market. But honestly, you really want to know where you're going to work at, as far as cleanness, rudeness. If you can get anything from the manager, that would be good, so you can know what you possibly may go through, going through the interview process and working at the job. If you can feel a little bit of the environment, I think that works a long way, and it goes a long way for you, because you don't have to second guess, like, what am I getting myself into? I already kind of per se. And I mean, I know not just one time going in there is going to solve all your questions, but at least it'll give you a little heads up. Because I know a lot of jobs now, Wendy's per se, and McDonald's and Taco Bell and a lot of other chains are having their applications online. So you're getting the information, but you're not really getting the feel per se. So I say go in, grab something light or whatever, and if you can spare the time, sit in, get the environment feel. If it works for you, apply for the job.